Hey Leo, welcome to this space. Welcome to the last half of November. We are going to talk about the last half of November. We have a Mercury retrograde happening as I speak right now until the 29th, I think, of this month. So those messages will pertain to that as well. We're going to talk about your past, your present, and your future pertaining to the month of November. So whatever happened early November, or maybe even a couple months ago, a few months ago prior to November, that's your past that I'm talking about. Whatever happened, whatever's going on with you now, whenever you're watching this reading, that's the present. And, you know, whatever you can change in the present towards your future, towards a better future or a better understanding or a lesson learned towards your future, that's going to be for like the end of November into December. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please check your Moon and or Rising for deeper resonance. Let's jump into it, Leo. I'm going to speak to my ancestors as always and see what they have to say. Now, just like I've been saying in all of these videos or these readings so far, the universe is like a well-oiled machine. It is not a spirit guide necessarily. It is not an entity that is here to help us along our way. It's just doing what it's meant to do. It was doing what it was created to do. It has a purpose, and that's what it sticks to, okay? It's not here to bend or to sway in our favor. It's just here to do what it needs to do. And if whatever it's doing is in our favor, great. But if it's not, that just means that there are some lessons that we need to learn and we just need to toughen up a little bit. That's all. Okay. So your ancestors, your spiritual guardians and protectors, entities that look after you, gods or goddesses, your creator, those are the entities that are actually here to help you along the way and to make sure that they are listening to your requests. For those of you who believe in, you know, spirit guides and things like that. Okay. So just bear that in mind. I've just been kind of led to let people know that in my readings ever so often. So Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, we are going to jump into your reading. Let's ask, what's going on in your past? What happened in the recent past of this year or in the last month? What's happening with Leo in their past ancestors? Leo's Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What's going on? Okay, feeling a little bit restless. This can be a good thing or a bad thing. We have the Knight of Wands. So the past, there was a lot going on. A lot of plans that were made, ready to travel plans being made, planning some events, maybe doing a lot of work, you know, putting a lot of passion and energy into making your money. In the past, your focus is, you know, kind of everywhere in the past, in the recent past. But that could be because you just have a lot of things to do, Leo. You're able to focus your attention on multiple things. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see. Anything else, ancestors, for Leo's past? For Leo's recent past? Ooh. Oh, sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, there you are. Strength. Six of Swords. Okay, that's good. So things seemed, or at least this is how you were thinking. You were like, you know, things are okay. Things are moving forward. Because whenever I see swords, I see thoughts. I see communication, you know, people talking, not necessarily looking into how you feel. It's like, you felt very strong, very confident because you have the Strength card here. That is you. I'm also seeing that in your recent past, you learned not to be so hard on yourself and on others. Or on others, sorry. Having more compassion towards yourself, having more compassion towards other people or a specific someone, okay, a specific person. So there is something that started like moving forward. And that's great. I love seeing that. We'll clarify these in a moment. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Nine of Swords here. So yeah, it looks like in the past, though things were looking good and you were busy doing your thing, there is still some type of fear here or some expectation that something was not going to work out. But you just kind of kept it pushing. It was like, I'm kind of waiting for this for this to happen. I'm kind of waiting for the next bad thing to happen, but it's like, it's okay, I'm fine. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to talk about it. Right? Let's see what's going on in your present moment. So it looks like your life, like you personally as a person, like you're fine. But there's something outside of you or another person that may, or some type of occurrence, something that happened in your past as well that really may have traumatized you a little bit. And you're just like, I'm just waiting for that phone call, or I'm just waiting for that email, or I'm waiting for this person to freak out or to, whatever. It's like it's like deep down inside, you're just like, when is the next shoe gonna drop, right? Your present moments, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're looking good, Leo. So currently, your health is good, or at least you're really focused on your health. Your money is, if it's not necessarily good, it's better than it was before. You may be remodeling your house or moving some furniture around in a room, buying some new furniture, buying some new dishes, I don't know, buying some new curtains or blinds or whatever. Like, you're very hospitable, Leo. That's also what I'm getting for those of you watching this. I'm seeing that there are those of you who are very hospitable. I don't really know too many Leos who are not hospitable though. So in the present moments, you are trying your best, or you are learning to keep a level head and stay grounded despite these negative thoughts that you may or may not talk about. Okay. Queen of Fire. I didn't even think to look at the bottom of the deck right after that, but Queen of Wands. So you have two queens here. I'm still getting this is you, Leo. Like you're learning, because you're usually the Queen of Fire, right? You're usually like, you're very confident, like, and it is very powerful, and it's like, it's kind of difficult for people not to see it. So you have, some of you, Leo, you have a lot of, if not all of you, you have a lot of people who don't like you or who are jealous of you or intimidated by you. And on the other end, you have people who admire you and they want to be around you and they want to learn from you. They want to benefit from your energy. So there's never just an in-between where someone is like, Leo's okay. Because even if they say, Leo's okay, like they're not interesting, or I didn't notice them, they're lying. They're kind of lying. Okay, that is a telltale sign that someone is noticing you a lot. Okay. So you're learning in your present moment to go after your desires and not allowing these past voices and thoughts to get you tripped up. Because you may have these voices in your head saying, in the past, and maybe now, I don't know, you may have had these voices in your head in the past, like 8 to 9 months, telling you like, you don't deserve that. That's unnecessary, or you're being too nice, or you're being too mean, or maybe, like you have your ego and these voices telling you things that are false. And I love seeing the Queen of Earth, because this is you taking the time, or you are being led to take the time out to be sensible. When everybody else is losing it, okay? When everybody else, excuse my language, is losing their shit, you just stay calm, cool, and collected. Okay? I'm also getting some of you, Leo, you may have anxiety attacks. That could be a trauma response, or it could be, again, you're stressed out. You're more stressed than you think because you have a lot of things going on. And there are those of you, you feel kind of stretched or pulled in multiple directions and you're not really sure when to stop. You're not really sure who to say no to and who to take a break from. It's just like, where do I start? Right? So I see here in the present time, you're actually kind of taking that time out to just kind of tell everybody like, I'm exhausted, or I'm going to take some time off. Okay. Or I just want to be by myself for right now, or I just want to eat my ice cream, or I just want to take myself out, or maybe you're going out with a significant other or with some friends, you know what I mean? That could be it as well, where you're just like, I just want to hang out. I just want to have a good time. You know what I mean? That's what I see here. I love seeing that. Let's go ahead and talk about your future based on your decisions that you make now. So let's go, what's in Leo's, okay. In Leo's future, the end of November into December. You're starting off December or the next couple of weeks with the 7 of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. You know exactly what you want with the Knight of Swords. You're thinking clearly. You went from the Knight of Wands, kind of being all over the place, being adventurous, making plans, right? Things felt like they were going in the right direction, right? But at the same time, you were conflicted about something. I don't know what it is. Some trauma, some things that happened maybe last year, I don't know. But you really had to be strong about it and just be like, you know what, it happened, but I'm the bigger person for it. And I've learned my lesson. And I love seeing that, Leo. And now you're learning to stand your ground instead of just allowing your thoughts to tell you who you are and who you're not. Because you may have some people as well, or a person in your life who is kind of voicing the very thoughts that are in your head, trying to put you down, right? It could be friend, well, that's not your friend if they're putting you down. So it could be enemies within your family. It could be a significant other, okay, trying to put you down. Could be an ex trying to gaslight you and poke at you because you're not with them anymore, because they can't control you anymore. I don't know. Whatever this is, because you slowed yourself down and you stopped chasing a situation, you kind of start to see things happening for you without you having to move a muscle. All you do is think differently, Leo. Change your thought process. Change how you think about things. And you will start to see that what you're thinking about starts to like materialize at some point. Okay, so you're thinking about, things moving forward, but having to be strong and constantly always having to think about like, well, what if this, I got to prepare myself just in case somebody wants to attack me verbally or whatever. To shifting that to being like, you know what, I'm cool. If there's anybody who wants to come after me, I know I'm protected. I'm going to stand up for myself. But just kind of moving forward in this calm, tranquil, peaceful energy. You're untouchable, Leo, at this point now. You're untouchable. You have the Ace of Air at the bottom of the deck as well. So yeah, you are not feeling foggy. You're not walking in fog anymore. Right? And if you are feeling a little foggy on something because of Mercury's retrograde, I get the sense that, learn how to be comfortable with the fog and be like, you know what? I can't see in front of me right now, but eventually the fog will clear. It'll clear up. And if it doesn't, then I'm in the wrong place. I shouldn't be in this situation, right? That means you need to get out of that situation, right? Follow the light kind of a thing. Let's go ahead and clarify your past. So the Knight of Wands, the Strength card, and the 6 of Swords for Leo for their past. Clarify their past. These cards pertaining to their past ancestors for Leo's sun, moon, and rising signs. I'm also getting some of you guys, you're really enjoying your home right now, or you're really enjoying just being at home with yourself. Because I see the Queen of Pentacles, like she is just happy at home. She's happy with her job. She's happy with her money. It does not have to be she's not comparing herself to other people. She is happy with the way things are for her, right? For this person. The card that came out, you have your sister sign or your brother sign, your opposite sign, Aquarius. You have the star for your past. So something new, a new job, a new career path, a new relationship, or a new cycle, a new brand new healed cycle in a relationship has occurred in the past couple of months or past few months. Yes, new job, new money, new home, a new way of living, okay, a new way of being, a new way of existing, okay. This is beautiful energy, Leo. This is very, very good decisions that you've made, okay? Even in your past, even though it looks a little bit, you know, again, foggy and misty, like you still stood you're still like, you know, no, I'm still going to push through. I'm going to go after what I want. I don't care. I don't care about what anybody else has to say. So you receive the sun. Two star cards. They're both stars, right? Star card, Aquarius, star card, the sun sign, Leo and Aquarius together. We are in the age of Aquarius. So again, some of you guys have a very strong placement of Aquarius in your chart. Okay. And that is actually really starting to shine in your chart within you. Okay. So if you ever want to take a look at Aquarius's reading, please take a look at their reading. But your past is still looking really good this year, or in the past couple of months. Let's go ahead and clarify your present moments. Present moments for Leo. What's going on in their present moments right now? Definitely going through a transformation. You've gone through a transformation, but it's not explosive. I don't, you know, or maybe some of you guys, it was kind of explosive. Yes. Some of you guys got a new car. You got your car fixed because you have the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. So there's some type of new occurrence or new beginning, a new spark that happened in your life, a new relationship that just feels so safe. It feels so grounded and stable, okay? Or you feel like you can be the calm, cool, collected person that you really are in a new relationship with somebody. If this is a current relationship that you're in, it's gone through a lot of ups and downs, and you were just like, please, I just want things to get better because I love this person. And I do sense that things are moving forward for the better, with even more passion, more drive, right? So I still see this as a new car, or I see this as car problems being fixed, having a new mode of transportation or improving your mode of transportation. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. I really don't read reversals, but it showed up in the deck like that, which is very interesting compared to all the cards in the deck. So it's quite possible that there are those of you currently, your relationship with someone is broken. It's broken right now. Or there was some type of event that was supposed to take place within a relationship, maybe an engagement or a wedding, and it didn't happen. It got canceled or something. Like it was like you guys were meant to go and travel and things like that with the Chariot and commit, but it's like that didn't really happen, and that's when this new beginning happened. This is when the truth came out. This is when it's interesting. It's like when this, with the Two of Cups in the reverse, it's like either a breakup happened or you and another person really had to press pause and be like, okay, we're not where we want to be. We're not on the same page here. And when that conversation happened this year or within the past couple of months, Leo, something inside of you was like, I'm tired of this. Because you were looking forward to this love, this connection. Okay, maybe you were expecting a friend to show up, or a friend to heal with a friend or something, or you were expecting a friend to come and visit you, or you to visit a friend. But there was something that may have been broken. I don't know. Now, if this is more positive, then this means that the Two of Cups is talking about actual commitment in a relationship with the Chariot. Things actually moving forward in a more stable manner. Okay. But if there are some things that are broken within your relationship to someone, whether it's platonic or romantic, I'm just getting the sense that the challenges that you have faced within this broken relationship has made you who you are today. And whether you're still with this person or not, whether you're still friends with them, or you're still, talking to them or not, you are a much more confident person than you were in the past with them. And you no longer have these anxieties, and you're not worried about, like, what if they like me? What if they don't? What if they get angry with me? Or, how am I going to say no to this person? Or how am I going to express myself to this person? It's like, there's no more questioning. It's just, I'm going to be Leo. I'm going to be me. And the people who love me, they're going to embrace me for it. And anybody who doesn't want to, they can leave. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting for you right now, Leo. So when it comes to your broken relationships, or when it comes to your relationships in general, you are no longer stressing about it. You're just like, these people are the people that they want to be, and I'm the person that I want to be. So finding a higher sense of confidence in your relationships and your commitments is such a beautiful thing to see. I don't see breakups necessarily, but that could have already happened. Well, as I say that, we have Temperance. Okay. For your future. Yeah. You're persevering. You're still, some of you guys, you're still holding on to the possibility of something healing here. There's disappointments. You have the Page of Wands, or the Princess of Wands here, exploration. Some of you guys are definitely trying to see eye to eye with somebody. Okay, like, you have not given up on someone. I don't want to say that this is an ex, because I feel like I don't know, I feel like that kind of sounds cliche nowadays. It's like, this can just be a friend. This can just be a family member. This can be anybody. Anybody that you are holding inside of your heart, you hold space for them. Or it can be a job that you really liked in the past. Maybe you quit a long time ago, for certain reasons, and now you're back. Maybe it was a career path that you just kind of took a break from for a while, and now you're back, and you feel so much more confident about what you're doing now. So whatever this is, seeing the Two of Cups, this is definitely a commitment. We have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. So I'm just getting the sense, Leo, that you're not worried anymore. You're not worried about this person. You're not worried about these people. All you're worried about is yourself. And if this is advice, that is advice for you. If you're looking to reconcile with someone, or you want to talk to a friend again, I do get the sense that something had to break up. Something needed to be broken, or something was already broken. And it kind of needed to be at a distance from you in order for you to see, like, whether you really care about this person or not, or whether this person is really worth your time. And it kind of seems like they are. It does. Like, you still want to continue to build or create a connection here with someone. Okay? That's what I see. You still want to explore the world with this person, or you still want to explore different topics. You still want to talk to this person, okay? You could be dealing with an Aquarius, another Leo, or a Sagittarius. Okay, there's a lot of fire here. You may also be dealing, I want to say with a Cancer, but it's the Chariot. It's not a person. It's not really a person. So, but what I see here is a lot of, the only person that I see is Capricorn, Sagittarius, possibly an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, and I see Aries and Leo. Okay. So you could be dealing with either one of those signs as people, okay, or thinking about those people. So in your future, I do see reconciliation. I do see things balancing out. If it's not reconciliation, things just balancing out for you mentally and emotionally and financially. Okay, you finally found yourself, you know. And I see that you've opened your heart up a little bit more and stopped allowing your negative thoughts to get the best of you. Okay, so if there's someone that you broke up with, or there was a friendship that just stopped, Leo, and you're just like, I kind of miss this person and I want to talk to them. You kind of have to just kind of open your heart and just kind of set your ego aside and be like, I'm just going to reach out to this person and see how they respond. And if they don't respond in a positive way, then that's my answer, right? So don't allow your thoughts to get the best of you, because I get the sense that this person, they actually love you just as deeply as you love them, platonically or romantically. Okay. All right, let's pull some oracle messages for you, Leo. For Leos. Oracle messages of advice for Leo ancestors. Oops. Ooh, they're taking their time. Ancestors for Leo. Let yourself receive. Yes, Leo. You don't need to work so hard. Right? The people who love you, they're going to embrace you. If you reach out to somebody, worthiness, yes. So if you feel like you're not worthy for a good relationship, or you're not worthy of a job, or if there's someone you want to reconcile with in your life who you love very much, and you're kind of feeling like, oh, they probably don't want to talk to me, you know, they're probably upset with me, like, worthiness, you are worthy of love. And if this person loves you, they're going to just be like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And you guys just hit it off again, you know? But in a much better and healed way, you know? I love that. I love that for you, Leo. Let's go ahead and pull one more oracle message for you guys. So if there's someone reaching out to you, Leo, receive. And they're doing it in a loving way. Just receive it, okay? Don't push it away. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Guys, you're all over the place in this reading, okay? Your energy is really standing out. And then this person that you may be thinking about could very well be a Leo, or an Aquarius, or a Gemini, or a Sagittarius, or an Aries. Okay? You're okay, Leo. You're okay. It's going to be fine. This person that you miss, or if this job that you want, whatever it is, you know, don't allow, or this relationship that you want, if it's new, don't allow your thoughts to get in your head, making you think like, oh, I'm not really like worthy of this person's love, or, you know, they're mad at me, or were they, like, you don't know. Your thoughts are maybe lying to you, Leo. If it's not your intuition telling you that, because I didn't see any intuitive cards come out, it's the thought, the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is your brain lying to you based on how much pain you've been through in your life. Don't listen to what your pain tells you in your head. Once the pain is gone and you've healed, let it go. Okay? But if there is a breakup or some type of break off in a relationship with somebody, a friend, a family member, or an ex, I'm really getting the sense that, you know, it can definitely pick back up again. Okay? It's going to work out. Don't listen to your thoughts, or else you're never going to know. You're never going to find out whether this person is like really missing you just as much as you miss them. Okay? Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Leo.